Today we're going to be discussing longboarding. We're out here right now preparing to shoot a longboarding music video. With us we have a few different kinds of decks to talk about their purposes and their functions. So we'll start with my personal favorite. It's just a basic skateboarding deck and with longboarding wheels. I'm not big on tricks. I don't prefer tricks. I prefer cruising a lot more. So I put longboard wheels on it. But to make this possible, you'll need risers on your trucks so that the board doesn't bite the wheels and then send you flying off of it. So that's my favorite. This is a drop through. It's a type of longboard, mainly for cruising and doing some tricks, dancing primarily. The surface area allows for more movement of your feet and less chance of falling off. It's also closer to the ground. And the board can't bite the wheels because the way it's shaped gives room for the wheels to not get clipped under the board.
All right, now we're just going to talk about a standard cruiser deck. This is, well, like I said, a standard cruiser deck. They're based around an old school style skateboard with a single kick tail, and then it's got a pointed nose. This is mostly all I use this for is cruising. I don't do any tricks. It does have angled risers set up on it. These are standard skateboard trucks, and it also has longboard wheels. The bearings are just your standard bearings. The last board we've got for you guys today is a longboard. This is what you call a pintail. This is a deck made by Paradise. It uses your standard longboard trucks. It's got risers as well because you don't want to bite the board, which this does have some wear and tear from that. It's got your standard longboard wheels, and it's got better bearings than I normally put in. It is mostly for cruising and imitating surfing, which is where skateboarding originated from. And now I think we're on to demonstrations.
Yep. Okay. So, I guess we'll start. Okay, so I don't even know how to begin to talk about this.
Talk about foot placement.
Foot placement, okay. So I am what's called goofy-footed.
Regular footed.
Regular?
Your left foot's front, or your right foot is front, you're goofy.
Yeah. I'm goofy-footed. Okay, we'll start, okay. I'm what's called goofy-footed. I push off on my right foot and it goes to the front. Now, to push off, I personally keep my foot wherever the nuts are, the sets. So I'll keep my left foot back here facing the board, going the same direction as the board, and I'll push off with my right foot. Once my right foot's on, I turn my left foot so that I have my foot on the back of the tail so I can turn and rotate and do manuals if I need to.
That's pretty much your standard foot placement on any deck. The only difference is there is also a style of riding called regular footed, using your left foot. I am not regular footed, but I am goofy footed. But as opposed to Tyler placing his foot on the back, I place mine on the front, push it off, and then I turn my foot after I get on. And then I can pretty much do the same stuff he can, manual, stuff like that. Mine just sits a little lower to the ground than his does, I think.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Now we're going to talk about turning. When you're turning on your board, you base it around, I usually use my ankles to turn and angle my feet as such. So when you angle your feet downward or forward, it's going to cause you to make a left turn. If you angle your feet upward, you're going to make a right turn. Or at least that's what it is when I'm riding. So you're goofy footed. It's the opposite when you're regular footed.
I'll do a demonstration of turning. And like you said, it's pretty much shifting your body weight. I can't turn too sharp on this trail, but you'll get an idea. So I'll push off. Once I got my foot turned, I'll shift my body weight forward. I'll turn left. Now, to turn right, I'll do the opposite, and I will shift my body weight to the back.
One thing to remember when skating, balance is key. It's all based around your balance. If you're going fast enough and you get what's called speed wobbles, it can feel like you're gonna fall, but the trick with it is to remain calm and not obviously freak out, because that'll make it worse and you have the potential to fall. What you wanna do is you wanna try to hunker your weight down so your center of gravity is lower. This can help counterbalance speed wobbles, or you can just turn the opposite direction and this will keep the speed wobbles from going. It's pretty useful to know, and I definitely think if you don't know it, you need to learn it, because if you don't know it, you probably are wrecking a lot.
Yeah. So I think that's
pretty much it.
Basics, and we'll begin the music video.